Greetings. Today I'm going to do a couple of short stories about my grandfather, Stuart Wingbert, my dad's dad. Um, we were traveling when I was about 18 to Massachusetts, and he was up well into his late 70s, and I was 18. And I remember we drove all the way back from Massachusetts and he drove me under the seat. He wouldn't let me drive until the very end. We were like on the road for like 28 hours. I was feeling terrible. He said, "You can get in the back seat, go to sleep if you want to," but my pride wouldn't let me. I would today. But anyways, he was tough. He also told me about when he was early high school and he was in school and he decided he was going to start chewing tobacco. He was in ag shop or whatever. So anyways, he gets a big mouthful of tobacco and he said the headmaster, which I guess is what they used to call principals, walked in and he knew what he was up to. And he just went and stood beside my granddad while he was doing woodwork. And he said the tobacco kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger in his mouth. And then eventually he couldn't keep it in his mouth anymore, so he swallowed it. Bad mistake. Headmaster just smiled, turned around, and walked out. My granddad said for the next 2 hours he was throwing up. So he learned an important lesson. And on this same trip to Massachusetts, we stopped for breakfast. And we went to this little diner, and my granddad, he was an idealist. Anyways, he ordered a grapefruit. Well, they didn't have any grapefruit. So he spent the next 10 minutes, he asked the waitress, they said, "Well, there's a market right across the street." It was a little country type store. And they had a grapefruit sitting out in front in bins. And he said, "They're a dime a piece." And he said, "Here on the menu, you're charging 75 cents. Once you take a dime out of the cash drawer, walk across the street, get a grapefruit, cut it in half, put it out here, and you'll make 65 cents. Waitress didn't understand. We can't do that. And he said, "Why?" It's one of the times I started learning to ask why. He said, "Well, you're going to make more money for your employer. They'll help pay your pay. And you won't turn away a customer that wants to buy something." And then that didn't work, so he got the restaurant manager out there in the restaurant. "Well, we can't do that." And he said, "Well, I can't eat here." So we got up and we left. Some people you just can't teach economics to. Well, that's it for today. Have a good one.